What's up, YouTube? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now we got another reaction, and we got Milk up there at Back on Fig, got Traffic, you got Mac Wop, and of course you got T-Rail, and Traffic, T-Rail, they applied a little pressure on Milk about a situation that took place a couple months ago, and I actually made a video about it. And the video gonna pop up at the end of this video, right? But it was all about Milk speaking on Schoolboy Q, or bringing up Schoolboy Q in some stuff that Schoolboy Q don't even participate in, So I pretty much knew that certain people wasn't gonna be happy about that. And T-Rail and Traffic, they brought that up and applied some pressure. And I'm not saying that Milk carried himself like a coward or whatever, but feel like that's enough for the intro. Let's just dive in and do the reaction. Y'all keep it a Benji for me in the comments. If not, don't jump in there, and we gonna rock out.
Grimy.
But my nigga Milk, you've said a gang of shit, so it'll have to. My recollection just comes as sometimes I know, sometimes I don't. I'll be looking at your shit, I won't be remembering, but I just be letting you go off. But one thing with my nigga Q, my nigga, my nigga does a whole lot. I know we was doing
Traffic shorty.
We do a whole lot. Me and Smack and all that. We could go back and forth and do all of that shit. But my nigga.
Look how Traffic dove right in on that. You know what I mean? Like he been waiting for that to coming up for him to give a chance to correct that narrative. You feel me? And he applying some pressure. He's like demanding an apology from Milk in the most respectful manner.
Hell no, my nigga don't.
With all that.
Yeah, he ain't. He don't do none of that.
I never said nothing about him.
And he just let him know that Schoolboy Q is about all that action. He come from the streets for real, and he a real member. He just letting him know in case he thought Schoolboy Q was like some type of like rap guy, or just like not disrespecting like rappers, but just you thought he was just like an internet guy or something like that. Like he really didn't come from them trenches. That's what Traffic is explaining to Milk in so many words.
Came up where they said, "What am I doing?" And I don't know. I just was like, "Well, what is he doing?" That just came from like
but what
me being that.
What made you say that?
I don't know. I just said it.
Oh, this came to, like, you just started Q.
I don't mean nothing. I'm talking about like something in the like as far as doing something in the community. I'm not talking about nothing else or nothing like that.
Yeah, he did.
And it wasn't nothing. That's all I said. Like, what is he doing? And I don't know what he doing. So that's just me asking.
So you don't think that's worth an apology if you just?
Yeah, I mean, like.
So
yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? I don't deserve that.
Yeah, my bad, Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, man. That's
now like I said in the beginning, I'm not gonna act like Milk was just acting like a total coward, but he always get in an awkward position when these situations get brought up. First is when he came up to Back on Fig originally, and AD got at him about making these videos about AD being a male stripper without having any proof, and it came to the same conclusion to where he had to apologize to AD. Fast forward, now we here to where Milk is speaking on some stuff that he just don't necessarily have facts about, but he felt like it was cool at the time to bring stuff up. And it led to the same outcome. He had to apologize, So, let that be a lesson for all content creators, YouTubers, podcasters, whoever. We got to always know that we might get in that room with the people we talk about, or we might get in that room with somebody who care about somebody we spoke on. even if we come off respectful or try not to be disrespectful, you can never guarantee how anybody else feel. You know, somebody might not have a problem with something, but somebody else might have a problem with it. So I will hope that, you know, the viewers learn from that. And, you know, I mean, I even learned a little bit more from that right there. And I hope Milk learned from that. And he don't have to have another third time. Not another third time, but have another time that will turn out to be the third time, where he has to apologize for just pretty much going off or doing his videos without thinking twice, you know? However, I am going to give him credit for knowing that when you do wrong things, you know, apologize like a stand-up guy. And I will hope that he, you know, not doing that just because he's afraid of a conflict or something like that, you know? So, yeah, you know, shout out to Traffic, shout out to Schoolboy Q, and shout out to Milk.
Oh, you know, we do a lot of this stupid content shit, and we be bringing each other into this shit, and some people don't want to be brought into this shit because they don't kind of understand it, and then some people don't want to understand it, and then, you know, sometimes we might be arguing amongst each other. You feel me? Sometimes we doing shit amongst each other or whatever the case may be, and we might feel somebody, oh, okay, they cool, you feel me? Like Smack spoke to you. I asked, you know, Mac Whop and Smack, hey, y'all, you know, Milk said he want to come to you. Y'all want to fuck with it?
You don't throw a nigga under the bus, or you just don't speak up on a nigga just out the blue in general, period.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
and that's
that,
and that, but, you know, and I go with a lot of us too. Yeah.
And I agree with Traffic on that statement, you know? And that's, I don't got to really break that down anymore, because I broke that down about the video with Milk speaking on Schoolboy Q and bringing him up for no reason, you know?
And not just that like that's even with me. Or like I wouldn't just throw you under the bus, cause even with the situation with Smack and all kind of shit, I didn't just throw you under the bus, cause what's that? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that wouldn't be my first idea. Oh, what's up with Cub?
Yeah. I mean, but too, you doing this shit, like I said. Yeah. We doing this shit. And people not doing this shit. Yeah, people not used to this shit. People not doing this shit, and then, you know.
And I hope everybody heard what Traffic said. He said it's all about respect. And that is just the key factor in this situation.
Niggas be like, hey, bruh, why you do that? And niggas take the reaction different. You know what I mean? So us, we gotta kind of learn this shit, man, and do it. You just kind of keep certain little people out and do the little shit. Like I've hit Milk before and be like, hey, that one ain't cool. You know, but go ahead, go do the other shit. He like, you know, oh, okay, for sure. But you know, it's all content. But you know, it's all good, man.
At the same time,
yeah, it's for sure. It's definitely respect, man. The niggas just gotta have respect, with each other. You feel me? Niggas gotta have respect amongst each other. But we can still do this shit if we in this space. Go ahead. You feel me? Go ahead. You do it up. We ain't harming nobody. We ain't saying nothing really crazy. But don't bring niggas that's out, that's not in this space into, you know, and they actually are doing shit. They might take, you know what I'm saying? They might take some shit personal. Because niggas like him, he's done a lot. You know, and that's how they hold their career, like, you know, not really mentioning things they've done, you know what I'm saying, over the year. And, you know, even music-wise, like, they don't fucking tell niggas what they doing. They, you know what I'm saying, they don't drop music for 3 years, 4 years and shit like that. So they kind of like under the wraps with shit. So when shit like that happen, and then we bringing it up, and we homies too, it's just like it make us look dumb too. Like it make us look so dumb. Yeah, like I look dumb. I can't control Smack. He look dumb. You just said this nigga was your homie. Now he bringing me up. Now we all look dumb. So it's just like, fuck. You feel me? Like, but we getting it together. You feel me? Like, I understand this shit. We definitely getting it together, homie. We definitely getting it together. They saying L to this nigga Traffic. But this nigga Traffic, he just reminded me of some shit because he just tried to tell her, hey, come through, where you at? He like, nigga, I ain't going over there. But, you feel me? Like, because we just did some shit at the golf course. He was just with me, too, man. Shout out Q, man. That's the homie.
Shout out Q, man.
And that shit just reminded me, too. It's all good. We didn't say a bunch of shit, though, but shout out the homie, man. Shout out the homie, man. Shout out the homie.
Shout out to Q, man.
Yeah, shout out the homie. Shout out the homie, man.
Shout out to all the homies, man.
Shout out the homie. Especially that nigga Smack. Cause Smack was going crazy in this bitch. The whole little this nigga Milk shit, he was going crazy.
Alright, so there y'all go. That was the video. You know, I agree with what T-Rail just said in them last little statements he made. You know, if somebody's not into that content space with all that back and forth and speaking on people and all that stuff, it's probably best to leave them out of it, you know. And if you really don't know what somebody be doing behind the scenes, it's also better to not speak on it unless you got your facts in order. Because when a person approach you about these things, you can only look like a child or a person that don't really use their mental, you know? So, you know, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the video. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment and let me know how y'all feel. Share the video if y'all want to let some of these messages spread a little bit more. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.